And we're back again. Good evening, everyone. I am now fully fed. I am back in Summerset. Yes! Summerset is out. I was streaming earlier. I did quite a few missions and everything else with a brand new character. And if you were there at the end of the last stream, you would have seen me update my character as well with a bunch of things. While I've been off, not only have I just got myself a little bit of food, sat down with Kitten and enjoyed a bit of time and company with my other half. I've also come back and I've sorted out a couple of little bits and pieces on this character as well. So I dismantled some of the things that I'd picked up already, and I did a slight adjustment to the boots on there. If you saw me before, I gave her green boots. I now give her brown boots because I think it looks just that little bit better. And we are back in Summerset with this character about to run around and do some more stuff as well. I do realise TLine is still streaming over on the other channel at the moment, so I would imagine we will be quite quiet anyway. There was a multi-Twitch. If you need the stream link, just let me know, and you can be able to actually watch both of us at the same time if you wanted to. I don't want to ever pull anything away from what TLine's doing there on her channel, because I absolutely love what she does with her channel. But I'm here doing my thing. I'm going to carry on with a bit more Summerset. We're back in here. I'll probably do a couple more hours tonight on this, and then we'll do some more tomorrow, probably during the day. I'm out in the morning. I got things to do in the morning, sorting out wedding plans and stuff and material for our wedding with me and Kitten that's going on in September. But we after that I will probably come back and do a lot more Summerset, as I imagine Kitten will be as well during the day tomorrow. So right, okay, we are back in Summerset. I've also adjusted some of my key bindings that I didn't get a chance to do as well. I've got those sorted some of my chat options out, so it's a bit more familiar to what I want to do. And I thought we would just run off and go do some more stuff. Now she looks a little bit better. I'm not so sure about keeping this mount on this character. I might use this mount for another character in the end and use something else with this one. It would do for now, but yes, let's carry on. I'm going to do one of those little side quests that we saw on the way through. I mean, if we look at the map, where I have to go for the next step in the main quest is all the way over to the left side there, which is not far from Eleanor actually, which might be actually a good place to go visit because it's probably got all the banking facilities and everything there. Apparently my volume has gone a lot quieter tonight as well, says Kitten. Okay, thank you. I will turn my volume up a little bit more. Let me know if that's any better. I'm just trying not to be too loud in the house, bearing in mind it's like 10 o'clock in the evening. I might need to turn up my desktop volume as well, just to give you a bit more volume in the game itself. Let me know if that's any better. Hopefully that's coming through a little bit more clear. I've just done a little bit of an adjustment there. But yes, if we were to head over to the left hand side there, you would see that's where we continue on the main quest, but we have some things to do in between here. So we got this one here. We're going to talk to Tarnamir. I think this was the one with the brewery or the winery that was having problems there, where someone was murdered. Okay, thank you, Kitten. I very much appreciate your feedback and options there. That's very much appreciated. Right, so let's go and ride off to where are we going? We're going to see this guy over here. So having not done this place before, I actually am not fully 100% sure on the exact locations we're going to, but we will get there. For some reason my sprint's not working properly. Oh no, it is. It's just it's decided to hide itself. Okay, so head up on the hill here, and then we need to turn left according to the map. This land is just so gorgeous. It is like Oregon, but beautified 10 times over. I mean, Oregon was a lovely place anyway as an island, but this one, I mean, Summerset surpasses Oregon by a lot. By an awful, awful lot. Here we go. Tarnamir. Oh, we have an argument.
It's not just superstition, Soraville. You need outside perspective.
So, what? We just randomly recruit the next adventurer that passes by?
I think that's generally the plan. So let's have a quick word with this guy.
And just like that, Oriel provides. Greetings, Caraval. I am Chief Jurisreef Tarnamir of the Divine Prosecution. Or at least I was, in the long ago. I know this is unorthodox, but perhaps you'd be interested in helping us.
What's going on?
As you can see, a murder took place here. My protégés, Lorne and Soraville, came to investigate, but I fear they may lack perspective. The particulars of this murder... Forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. They need fresh eyes. Yours, I believe.
As long as I can stay in my head, I've got no problems with that. What would you have? What would I have to do?
You would take on the duties of the admin, the listening eye, an auspicious role. The admin serves as the fulcrum, balancing competing theories. They also collect evidence, interview suspects, and the like. What do you say?
All right, I'll help you solve this murder. And so we have a murder mystery on our
I thank
hands.
the divines that you've agreed to help. This murder weighs heavy on all of us. The victim, Halamorian, was not well liked. Many locals may lift a glass to his passing. But the assassin, the Ghost of the Green, that's altogether different.
So who is this Ghost of the Green?
Better to ask Lorne about it. Capturing the ghost was her obsession for a time. The fact that he's returned does not sit well with her. I can say no more. I don't want to prejudice your impressions. The admin should bring a fresh perspective.
What can you tell me about Lorne and Soraville?
They're the most gifted investigators I've ever trained. Soraville has keen eyes and solid instincts when it comes to reading people. Good at finding pressure points, you know? As for Lorne, she has a mind like a dwarven puzzle box.
A mind like a puzzle box?
For Lorne, logic is an art. She's clinical in her sensibilities, precise. Many of us have come to rely on magical inquiry to solve crimes. She relies on her wits and intuition instead. Of course, this case presents unique challenges.
What do you mean, unique challenges?
Lorne and Soraville drifted apart shortly after they caught the original Ghost of the Green. It's a complicated matter and not my story to tell. Suffice it to say, this case cuts deep, and Lorne seems distracted. I hope you can help her keep her wits.
Who are you exactly?
As I said, was the Chief Inquisitor for the Divine Prosecution's Hindelatus wing, the division charged with solving adoctrinal crimes. Forgive me, it's a mouthful for newcomers, I know. I retired here to Russefeld a few decades ago.
So you're not exactly in charge here, or you're not actually in charge here?
Well, I own the land, so in some ways I have even greater authority than I did as Chief Inquisitor. I still enjoy a bit of clout, too. Real leadership doesn't rely on titles, Karam. Not a popular opinion here in Summerset, but true nonetheless.
Before you retired, did you make a habit of deputizing total strangers, which seems to be a common theme throughout the whole of Tamriel at times?
Fair, I suppose. I may be retired, but I've spent the better part of 3 centuries examining crime scenes and interrogating criminals. When it comes to reading people, I am more than proficient.
Well, I think you've lost touch there if you're using my character, but do you really think I'm the right person for the job?
Well, you're the right person for the job right now. Time and circumstances, my friend. Time and circumstances. I know you won't let us down.
Okay, cool, right. So, okay, we have to talk to this one here. Gold version of that same armor there, so let's talk to Lorne.
So you'll be joining us.
That's nice
Good.
armor.
Call me Lorne. No need for flowery titles. We Altmer have too many names already. I'm glad you're here. Outsiders often make the best adminins. A fresh pair of eyes will be essential here. More essential than usual.
Why is that especially important now?
It's a long and depressing story. One I'm not keen to recount. For now, just know that whoever murdered Halamorian took great pains to make it look like the work of the Ghost of the Green. A killer that Soraville and I apprehended decades ago.
What about this murder reminds you of the Ghost of the Green?
The Ghost always left a signature to let us know it was him. He killed each victim with a single wood elf arrow to the heart, then laid a fern over the body. The fern is here, but the shot was sloppy, and the arrow is of high elven make. It's odd.
What do you need me to do?
I need to examine the body in more detail. Can you do a sweep of the vineyard? If you find anything, blow this whistle. It also might be worth questioning people in town. They'll be more forthcoming with an outsider.
Okay, no problems. Right, so we have been deputized to go and try and solve this murder in the area. Find out what's going on. It sounds like a bit of a copycat killing by the sounds of it, because it's got some of the elements of the original killings, and then there are other elements that aren't. So let's go and have a quick word with this guy, Enfella.
What do you want? The Revelators already questioned me and cut me loose. I just want to be here if something exciting happens.
You think this is exciting?
You don't. The Ghost of the Green has returned. Zen's avenging champion. Of course it's exciting. These Longlegs thought they executed him years ago, but now he's back, ready to dole out Deepwood justice.
So you think Halimorion had it coming?
New around here, eh? Halimorion was a sap-ass dandy, slapping wood elves with one hand and groping them with the other. The Ghost of the Green just did what the prosecution wouldn't. Good riddance.
So Halimorion treated wood elves poorly. You think that's why he was murdered?
Murdered? No, executed. Executed by a righteous hand. Just have a look around, outsider. I'll bet my horns you'll find evidence of misdeeds. This was a long time coming. Hopefully it put these other long-legged prigs on notice.
Okay, right. So we have a wood elf there who's not too happy with the way things are. Let's have a quick word with this one. Babblebrook.
Ah, you come to babble with Babblebrook. When came the killers? I had a look.
Okay, so I'm guessing some kind of jester or one of these acting troupe. Killers, you mean killers?
Knows what Babblebrook sings. Why can't you make sense of things? A ghost did bring the vintner's end, but even and have a friend. Don't you see? Death comes in twos. Friends and killers both win and lose.
So you're saying the Ghost of the Green had an accomplice?
Killers and killed are two. It's true. So near, the source of fear. But Babblebrook babbles too long, it seems. Best make haste, or we'll hear more screams.
Okay, right. Use a bit. Reminds me of in the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim, Cicero. He does. I couldn't stand that character, so I'm not sure I'm going to like that character over there either. Okay, follow me.
It really is too bad about Halimorion. I told him he shouldn't be so free with his politics. It's a different climate now, after all. You have to watch what you say around people. On the upside, it's good to be rid of a rival vintner.
He was a business rival? I guess that makes you a suspect in his murder.
Oh, darling, you're a bit late to the party if that's why you're here. I already submitted my statement to the Revelators, and my alibi is thrice confirmed. To be honest, the only reason I'm still here is to find one of my servant girls.
One of your servant girls went missing?
Yes, a charming young wood elf named Farrell. I only recently brought her on. She used to work for the late Halimorion, but there was some kind of incident. I don't know the details.
If she stopped working for Halimorion, why would she be here?
According to my other servant girl, she often came back here to visit the friends she left behind. She'd attend Bosmer suppers, midday revels in the grape fields, that sort of thing. I encourage my girls to take time for themselves, within reason.
If I see her, I'll let you know that you're looking for her.
Aren't you a cherry blossom? Lovely. Take care, Karen.
Okay, right, okay, so we have spoken to all of them. Let's go and search the fields. We haven't got a lot of space to search, so somewhere around here there's going to be some clues. And look at that! There's a clue. Seems to be a dead body. Farrell, isn't that the wood elf that was missing by that woman over there?
Delightful.
Oh dear. Blood on her hands and blouse. But no slashing wounds. This doesn't fit the pattern. The ghost always kills with a bow. This was spur of the moment. Unexpected. Maybe she fought back.
Why do you insist on puzzling these things over like an femme? You know the death memory ritual. It's a simple...
Enough, Sorville. You know that's forbidden. Adminin, look around and see if you can find the source of this blood.
Okay, let's have a look around then. Okay, so it's over here. There seems to be an objective. We'll find the source of the blood of that one. So that was the serving girl, wasn't it? That belonged to the rival Vinter. So if we go over here, I've got to say, Elder Scrolls Online gets really good with its storylines in some senses. They have got really good, especially in the last year. I mean, the storylines were already pretty much good, but they've got really good with him in the last year or so. Really built up a storyline for everything, really. They've brought on some good writers, and some existing writers have also come on quite well and developed, from what I understand. But I'm very happy with what they've done. Clockwork City was absolutely fabulous for its storylines. However, I'm having difficulty getting to where we need to, the central part. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a little brook here. That might be is it a brook? A valley? Crevice. Crevice, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so suspicious sack here with a blood-stained sickle. So let's have that one. Okay. And then we need to go back and talk to Lorne. So we found the murder weapon, or for the murder weapon for the last one. But yes, seems like that one was a bit more of a thing of passion and crime. So my finger would be on whoever she was seeing, but that's me with my suspicious mind. Okay, let's talk to Lorne.
You found something? So did I. It looks like Fariel was strangled, not stabbed.
Okay.
This blood must be the attacker's. A sickle? Blood on the blade. She must have used it to defend herself. Then the attacker hid it. This blood could be the key.
Can we use the blood on the sickle to find out who the killer is?
I intend to, yes. I'm a fair hand at alchemy. You'd be surprised how useful it can be in my line of work. I've caught more killers with flasks and alembics than I have with any sword. My husband used to say Sorry.
Is something wrong?
I suppose it's past time I told you. The ghost murdered 17 people before we caught him. His last victim was my husband. Soravil's wife committed suicide when she heard the news. They were having an affair, you see. It was a difficult time.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, now you see why we needed a neutral party. Enough. Let's get back on task. I'd like you to search Halamorian's villa. It's just southwest of here. He was unpopular. If we can find out why, we might be able to establish motive.
Awesome. Okay, let's go and see if we can do that then. So we've got to go and find Halamorian's villa, which actually, I mean, this place is beautiful. I tell you what, if there was another housing option they were going to put in here, I would put a vineyard. Or actually, tell you what, these things here, the actual vines themselves and the grapes that we've got down there, they would look great as a furnishing item, I think. And if we could have somewhere with a nice, lush green field to plant them in, that would be awesome. So yes, Zenimax, you should add that. Right, so Halamorian's villa. Let's dive into here. Okay, I'm just going to sort something out over on the other screen a second. There we are, that's cool. Right, so I'm on the other screen. Yeah, sorry, it's just so I can see the multi-twitch, because I like streaming a couple of people at the same time. Right, we need to search this area. We have people around, and it's all stealable. So upstairs we need to go. So stairs at the back here. It's one of the new paintings. Apparently these are all furnishing items. I was looking at this last night. Someone's showing streaming on the playtest server these actual elements here coming through. So that's quite cool. They're the new furnishing items. So I need to get hold of some of those. Apparently some of those would drop from chests, or you can purchase them from the store. I'm not quite sure there. Let's have a look around the house. We have a scroll here. Letter to Taranmar. Surveyor Taranmar, I understand that you received a formal complaint from the Wood Elf community regarding my associations with one of their number, a handsome Wood Elf maid named Feral. Please believe me when I say that this entire matter is a tragic misunderstanding blown wildly out of proportion by their lack of education and inherent brutish biases. That's great to hear when I'm playing a Wood Elf character. I assure you, I have treated the Wood Elves with all respect they deserve, and I never laid a hand on Feral. Even so, it is our burden to make our new guests feel as welcome as possible. Therefore, in order to address any lingering concerns, I have dismissed Feral from her indenture. I sent her to one of my local competitors, another tenant of yours, I believe, with a ringing endorsement. I hear she has found comfortable employment there and is quite pleased with this outcome. As an additional gesture of goodwill, I'll be sending a gift to my new Wood Elf neighbours. As you well know, our labours rely on tight communal bonds of fraternity and love. I hope the steps I've taken will be sufficient. Harmoniously yours, Halamorian. Okay. So Halamorian had sent a letter to say that he was dealing with this situation, that you had a problem that people were thinking that he was fraternizing with the Wood Elf, and that he sent it to that neighbouring Vinter so that you could deal with it. Okay, no problem. So that it avoided any sort of further problems. Let's have a word with Lorne again.
Sorry, I don't mean to be checking up on you. I just think better when I walk. And the blood is still simmering in the alembic. It will be some time before I have the results. Did you find anything of use in Halamorian's villa?
I found this letter. How Halamorian might have been abusing his Wood Elf workers. Farrell specifically.
From what I hear, the accusations are almost certainly true. So, Halamorian was making unwanted advances. Of course.
Of course.
The original ghost murder spree started with a high elf farmer who took liberties with his Bosmer laborers. We never published the details of that investigation. It can't be a coincidence. This new ghost must be someone in the know. Someone close.
Any ideas? Before I click on maybe the opposing Vinter, actually. If she found out and she was of some sort of moralistic sense, maybe. Any ideas?
None that I'm keen to share, not yet anyway. For now, let's go with what we know. The Wood Elves have motive. Soraville went down to the cottage east of here to look around. Meet him there, and see if you can shake anything loose. I have to think.
Okay, so going to a neighbouring cottage. How far away is it? Oh, it's quite a distance, so let's mount up for this one. But we're not far from a way shrine, so let's go and grab the way shrine that we're right beside. It's just up here. There we are, so we have that way shrine. Marvellous. Okay, so we are heading back over this direction towards this cottage where we're going to investigate where the Wood Elves were. So that's a bit curious that the Wood Elves were more in the... There's got to be someone who's in the know. What was the original accusations and what started the whole thing in the first place? And now we have a copycat killer. And just over this ridge here. Nope, not quite there yet. Ah, there you are. That building there in the distance. I mean, this place is massive to go around and look around. But yeah, it's quite awesome. I do like this place. And we go into here. Okay. And we're going to talk to Elsaref.
Are you with the Divine Prosecution? My husband...
Why did he think we were coming?
Halamorian hated us. He abused our children and tried to drive us off. Of course the High Elves would suspect us. And our son Kellan, he... Never mind. Please just go. We don't want any trouble. We just want to live here in peace.
Aha, now I have Persuade unlocked with this character. Good job I did that. So Persuade. If your son is involved, he could be in danger. I only want to help.
You really just want to keep him safe?
Yes, of course.
Well, I'm not supposed to say this, but Kellan has been going on about the ghost of the Green for weeks now. You know boys and their masked heroes. I didn't think there was any harm in it. But now...
Do you think your son could be responsible for Halamorian's death?
No, of course not. He's a good boy. I only mean that it could look suspicious because of his interest in those old legends. Besides, didn't the ghost of the Green run around in a mad hunter's costume? Where would my son get something like that?
Are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Yes, I'm sure. Look, you're free to look around. Just try to... We're simple men, we don't have much. Halamorian may have been a cruel bigger, but none of us would ever murder him for it, I swear.
Okay, so let's have a quick look around then. See what's upstairs. There's something. So let's move up this way, up the steps. We have a clan fear there. I think someone's pet's been left behind. Oh no, he's down there at the side. Trying to look at Selen's journal. Okay. let's have a read. Okay, to oblivion with this place. When we left Grafwood, Father said we would find fortune and blessings here in Summerset. Ha! All we found is stuck-up Longlegs, shoving us around and treating us like dogs. We work in the vineyard for practically nothing, a scant handful of gold each. It's hardly enough to live on. We hunt just as we did before, but these deer are skittish and lean. There's a hex on the beasts here. They give us a mouthful of meat and bones too flimsy to make anything useful. The only thing that makes it bearable is Feral. By Ifri, she is the most beautiful creature I have ever seen. She has white eyes like butter chestnuts, a swan's neck, and ears sharp as a wolf's teeth. Ears sharp as a wolf's teeth? Okay, fair enough. Let me put it down here in ink. I will marry that gal. If I can earn her fancy, all this will be worth it. Damn that beast, Halmorian. Feral came to me in tears last night. She said that lecherous grabbed her and damn near tried to force his forked tongue down her throat. Mark me, I'll have that mongrel's head in my stew pot by the year's end. I can't believe it. Zen must have heard my prayers. While I was out hunting, I came upon the Ghost of the Green. The real Ghost of the Green, not that impostor the High Elves caught years ago. He gave me a set of levers, a mask, a bow, and a quiver, then told me to kill as he would. I can scarcely believe it, but it's true. I am the Ghost of the Green, and I will have my vengeance. I thought it would be satisfying to kill Halmerion. I thought it would heal Farrell's wounds and set things right. But now, gods, I have such doubts. I looked down at him, rifling there in the dirt, and felt such a weight on my chest. I could hardly breathe. I never should have done this. What would my mother think if she found out? I need to think, to ask for forgiveness. Perhaps I can find it in the Red Temple. I am going there now. Okay, so we certainly have the murder of Halmorian, but maybe not Farrell. I didn't mention anything about Farrell there, but we'll have a look there a second. So we've got details about the Ghost of the Green. Go to steal from there. So, okay, no problems. Let's go this way. Jump over the banister there. Quick way over. And through the door. Right, where are we going? Oh, not far, apparently. So, we've got to go and talk to Serval first.
The cuisine is truly revolting.
There he is. Okay, let's have a word with Juris for Eve.
I bought us as much time as I could. I hope you found something useful.
I found this journal. Selens definitely killed Halmorian. Looks like he fled to the nearby shrine.
A shrine? There's an old shrine to Ifre west of here. The Red Temple. But from what Tarnamir told me, people rarely visit. Filled with wild animals or some such. I only know of one entrance. A cave nearby. Follow me.
Alright, I will follow you to this Red Temple. Okay, so let's crack on here. So it's over here is the Red Temple. So we'll head into this bit. Over the ridge, jump over. Okay, cool. And this is the Temple, Red Temple Catacombs. So we have now found the murderer. Now, who killed Farrell? And what was that about the Ghost of the Green? That it wasn't the real Ghost of the Green caught all those years ago. Russafell means Scarlet Shrine in the dialects of the Armeries, which may explain where the Red Temple gets its curious name. I missed the rest of it. I should have been reading that sooner. Never mind. Okay, let's head in down here. Oh god, so Soraville's here.
Don't want this little scamp slipping out behind us. I can handle this gap easily. You search the other hall.
Okay, so he wants us to search down there. Okay. How do we get down there? I'm going to take the shortcut. Possibly not the best way to get down there, but it will do. Oh, there was the stairs. Okay.
I did everything you asked. I just can't anymore. I'm not a killer. I only wanted to protect Farrell.
Oh, oops. Now Salen's dead.
Such terrible wonders together. Pathetic. You, though, you're perfect. Tell Lorne her past is hunting her present. Yes, tell her that.
Okay, so Selen's now dead, and that Ghost of the Green is still on loose.
What's happening? Am I?
You've been pierced by an arrow. Tell me everything you know, quickly.
The ghost recruited me. Said he needed me. He gave me the costume. Told me to kill as he would. Halamorian hated us. Was going to kill us. I know it. After what he did to Fariel.
Farrell, the Bosma girl that was murdered?
Fariel is dead. Oh, divines. You've cursed me, haven't you? I only shot Halamorian, I swear it. Fariel was so kind. I wanted Halamorian to pay. I thought the Ghost of the Green was a hero. I wanted people to see me that way.
Tell me who is the real ghost. Tell me who the real ghost is. The one who recruited you.
Never saw his face. He never said his name. I didn't need to know. I read the stories. I believed in him and he saw something in me. I never... Mother... I'm sorry.
Salan? And he's dead. Okay, let's take the hunting arrow. Got that. Let's go and find Sorrowville again. So back this way. Where is he? Upstairs. So we need to go back up the stairs. There's a stairwell over here. So I saw some people fighting some creatures there, some of the crabs. I don't think there was actually much necessity to do that because you just jump off the side and get to him. But here we go. Okay. Oh, hang on. What's happened to him?
I was too slow. Damned Mer slipped right past me. Tall for a wood elf and quick as a spooked hare. So, it really is the chief's son.
Not exactly. Salan is dead, killed by another Ghost of the Green.
Wait, what? What do you mean, another Ghost of the Green? The journal you showed me, did Kellan kill Halamorian or not?
He killed Halamorian, but only after he was recruited by this other Ghost of the Green.
What about the wood elf girl, Fariel? Did he kill her too?
I don't know. I took the arrow that killed him as evidence. Maybe Lorne can learn something from it.
Yes. Show her the arrow immediately. Perhaps she can compare Kellan's blood to the blood on Fariel's sickle. At the very least, we'll be able to determine if Kellan killed Fariel. I'll be along as soon as I'm able.
Goodbye. Right, okay, so things get a bit more afoot. So, I don't know, that sounded very Daedric-like, that other Ghost of the Green. I think someone's pulling strings here, more using a past legend to do something. But then it said it was connected to what Lorne knew. It's the past hunting her, so... I wonder. Maybe it is her ex-husband, and that maybe she had killed the other one. I don't know. Let's find out. Talk to Lorne about... This is maybe why she doesn't want to do that whole ritual to summon up the past, because it may actually implement her. She may be part of the actual problem. So let's go up and find her again and find out what's going on. Up on the hill here, up to back to the main Vinters. I mean, just seriously, every time I just walk past these things, I see more and more new things in detail that they put in here, like this wooden timbering that's put in here holding up the building. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous what they've done. Okay, let's come over here. And Lorne.
And not a moment too soon. Do you have something for me?
A wood elf called Selin killed Halamorian, but a second Ghost of the Green shot and killed Selin.
A second ghost. I suspected as much. And he killed this Kellan with that arrow. Another high elf hunting arrow, like the one that killed Halamorian. Kellan had motive. This second ghost provided the costume, the weaponry. Why?
He told me to tell you that your past is hunting your present.
So, this isn't about Halamorian. It isn't about the Wood Elves or Altmer prejudiced. It's about me. It's always been about me. I knew it. I knew this was too convenient. I also knew the Mer who killed Fariel couldn't be this coward.
How?
I just finished experimenting on the blood from Fariel's sickle. It was Altmer blood. This second ghost isn't some wood elf zealot. He's a high elf like me. I moved the bodies to Tarnamir's manor. We should... Maybe we missed something.
I'll be right behind you. Okay, so... No, she's still continuing the investigation, so I think she's sort of kind of involved somewhere, but maybe not quite the guilty party. Maybe her ex-husband, I think. That's what I think might be the high elf behind all of this. Let's go find out. There we are, into the manor.
What? This place has been... What happened here? Oh no. No. Tarnamir? Tarnamir, are you here? Tarnamir?
Maybe it wasn't
No.
her husband and his wife that was having the affair. Maybe it was them. Interesting. Scratches, let's have a look.
You found something?
Eluvane.
This is a message. Everything in this room. It's all meant to tell us something. What's that on the wall?
Someone scratched the word Eluvane into the wall.
Eluvane is another name for the healer's owl. Eluvanes lay their eggs, then abandon them. We use that word to describe people who are cold-hearted or aloof. And then there's the bodies, arranged to mimic Mara's cross. This is about love, intimacy.
Yeah, I think we're getting there. She was the one who had the affair. Someone who loved you.
Or more likely, someone I failed to love.
Well, maybe not.
There's only one suspect left. A mer with means, motive, and deep understanding of the ghost of the green.
Sorrowville.
No. It can't be. The ghost of the green ruined Sorrowville's life. Just as he ruined mine. If not for the ghost, Sorrowville's wife would likely still be alive. I have to know. I'm sorry for what you're about to see. Oriel, forgive me.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was Sorrowville. What are you going to do?
Stand back, and I'll show you. You already saw how Kellan died. Now, we'll see the others.
What's this? A tiny ghost of a green? Ha! Run along, whelp, before... What have I done?
Kellan definitely killed Halamorian. Now, Oriel.
Who are you?
I'm afraid you've seen too much.
Ah, yes, Sorrowville. Okay, fair enough. You get me guessing to the end there.
Was observing Kellan when Fariel saw him. She slashed him with her sickle before he overpowered her.
So it is you. Shame on you.
The shame is Lord's, old Mer. Now she'll have your death on her conscience too.
No, Sorrowville. This is you and you alone.
Give my regards to my loving wife and Lorne's degenerate husband. Lorne? I know you're watching, Lorne. Now that I've broken your spirit and you've broken your vow, come to the place where my wife is buried. There, I will break your body.
Oh, that's nice of it.
I need some air. I'll be outside.
Okay, can I just... Oh, yeah, I can search things in here. Good. So we might be able to get some more nice stuff. Let's search everything in here. I mean, it's one of those things. I did this with Morrowind. When you first started Morrowind, if you just searched every urn and everything else, all the new drops and everything else were there, straight open for you. So you got a load of brand new things. It's great. So whenever you get the opportunity to, just search everything. Even if, I mean, some of it's just going to be materials like that, but every now and then. I had a wonderful purple pattern drop for jewelry crafting, actually. Really good. Oh, sorry, excuse me. My dinner hasn't gone down quite properly right yet. Okay, no problem. Oh, there's not a lot to search in here. Let's drop back down. Back out again we go. Where's she gone to? Down here somewhere. So we're going to talk to Lorne down here. Oh, she's run a mile by the looks of it. Oh, she's down by the tree by the looks of it. Oh, they've just passed the tree.
Blame me for this. Is it not enough that I lost my husband? Damn him. His wife was buried here. This is where we'll find him. You're sticking by my side. Even after I use that death memory ritual. I appreciate that, Admin. Truly. I suppose I owe you a bit of an explanation. I told you how the ghost of the Green killed my husband. Sorville's wife, my husband's lover, was overcome with grief. I think she truly loved him. As soon as she heard the news, she climbed into the wash tub, opened her wrist, and died.
And Sorreville blames you for that?
Not for that. For what came after. Sorreville wanted us to mend each other's wounds. Perhaps even fall in love and make a life together. I just couldn't. I focused on the work and pushed him away. He grew detached, bitter. Now I need to stop him.
Right, okay. Somebody's a bit of a psycho there.
Let's put an end to this.
Yes, let's do that. So, through here somewhere, where have we got? Oh, we're not far to go. Ah, there's like a crypt or thing here, so let's go and have a look. Yes, catacombs, Red Temple catacombs. It's where we need to go and take up this person and have a look and see what's going on. And here we are in the catacomb. Oh, is there an urn there to have a look at things? Nope, no, no. Okay, grab that, grab that, grab that. And that one. And that one. And that one. Ah, nothing there. Okay, no problems. Right, so let's go down this way and find out what's going on. So completed, enter the thing, pursue Sorreville. Right, okay, we have a bit of a map. Oh, that's a great start.
Don't worry about me. Go. We can't let Sorreville escape again.
Okay. So he's a bit of a bugger. Oh, and we have undead, maybe? Let's find out. Let's kill these. Ah, there we are, Raven Slayers. So, oh, and maybe a little pet as well. There we go, a little rat or something by the sounds of it. Okay, we're going this way. Up. Kill him. I would take him out. Thank you. And then take these out. Oh, animal companions are up to 11. I am nearly at the level to get my bear mount. Yay! And then I can run around with the bear. That's going to make life so much easier. It's seriously going to make life so much easier. Right, okay, so let's take this guy out here. I'm sorry, I am actually attacking you from behind. That's not very honourable, but bugger it. Couple people here. Let's take these out. Oh, there's a couple of urns there. Better grab those as well. Right, there's two ways out of this room. Which way are we going to have to go? Let's have a look. Right. Oh, some urns there. Let's grab some stuff from there. And from that one as well. Nothing in that one. Right, so where are we? We're down here. So this is a little tiny side room. So I want to go here first. One of my rules with dungeons, if it's got a dead end, we should go and check it out first, because there's probably something to go and loot or pick up from. And it's things like this that drop things like the furnishing patterns, like I found earlier. So let's grab that urn, and that one, and that one, and that one. Still nothing major, but decorative wax. That's okay. That's furnishing stuff. I can do with that. And then we head this way and turn left. Oh, more bad guys. Let's go take these out. Come on then. Die, die, die. Yes. There we are. Cool. Excellent. And then where are we now? So we got a little alcove here. Ah, coffer, but can't use it. There's nothing in it. But what about in there? There was something, but it was just a lockpick. I have millions of lockpicks. So many lockpicks. It's unbelievable. I have actually started having to destroy them because I have too many for some of my characters' inventories. Can I get in there? Oh yes, I can. Right. Okay. So we've got a shield. We've got no, I'll take the helm. I'll take the gauntlets. Not that they're probably that much good, but still, it's something. Right. Let's go and hit what hits here. We're gonna go over to here in a second and hit these. Just bear with us a second. And we're going to hit over here, and this one, and this one. That's great. And then we are going to go back a second. And, oh, that's a gap. Right, okay, I nearly fell in there. I wasn't paying much attention. I was looking off to the side there as well, as you do. And nearly ended up in that water. So I think it probably would have been safe, but there is a pathway back here, it looks like, just down the side here. So that was a close one. Really need to pay attention down in here. Keep firing down in here. There we are, that was dead. Along to here. Let's take these out. And take this out here. Okay, kill this. Round here. So spiders, I hate spiders. In fact, actually, there's a big spider somewhere in my room at the moment. It dropped down yesterday, and I lost him. So I'm not too happy about it. I'm not a keen fan of spiders. Not in real life. I'm really not a keen fan of spiders at all. And there's a big one running around my room here at the moment, which is not pleasing. So at some point in the near future, you may see me go, oh, shh, because it will be suddenly turn up where I least expect it, and that will not be impressive. He kind of made me jump yesterday because he came down the side of the wall on the side of a thread, and that made me jump. Okay, right, let's take this one out. Taking him out, and oh, that's back into there, so we don't need to go into there. We got this area here. Let's have a look, see what we got. Take these out. Those are down. And those are down. Okay, cool. Right. And we go around this corner. Up into this area. And oh, we've got a few more. Take a few people out. There we are. Him out. Him out as well. There we are. That's cool. Right. In through here. But there are things in there. Can I get in there? Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. I can. Okay, cool. Don't mean to desecrate someone's tomb, but hey, it's loot at the end of the day. Is that like a baby salamander? Oh, that's another player. Bring a salamander and with him. And dead. Cool. And what have we got here? Ah, here's Sorreville. Let's take him out then. Yeah, you didn't last very long. It did help that we had someone a bit more powerful running in there as well at the last minute. Okay, so back through this door, which brings us back to the main room. Have I missed anything in here? Because there's like ladders and stuff, and maybe there's some chests or something, or like loot boxes upstairs. There is an upstairs up here. Let's have a look. It's not looking hopeful, but worth a check. I do like this. I wonder if I can get over there. Yes, look at that. I can get over there. Not that I think there's much in there. Maybe they should put something hidden up here, I think. Oh, there is a couple of urns. Cool. Excellent. Urns are always worth having a chance and shot at. Looting there. There we are. I've got those. I won't make it down that side, but I can jump over there onto the ramp. Hopefully it hasn't respawned, because things are going to respawn very quickly at the moment, because we're in the middle of the Summerset launch. And of course, everyone's running around this area, so spawn times are going to be absolutely speeding through. Okay. If we come over to here and talk to Lorne.
Sorreville. Is he? He is. It's done then, isn't it? I knew he wouldn't come quietly. In the end, I bear the blame. A killer. Right beside me, and I didn't see it until more lives were lost. I'm glad you were here, Admin.
Are you alright?
I will be. The arrow struck near my collarbone.
Could have been your
Sorrel
knee.
was a gifted marksman. Maybe he couldn't see as well through the mask, or it was nerves. Or maybe he didn't really want me dead after all. Just one more question I'll never have answered.
Is there anything else I can do?
One more thing, if you're willing. I'm certain that Soraville never spoke to Kellan's parents, given that this was all his scheme to begin with. They lost their son, and they don't know why. It was you that avenged him. You should tell them that.
What about you?
I just need a moment here alone. Ironic that this came to a head in such a holy place. Maybe I can find some absolution here. Or at least some small measure of peace.
So Soraville did all this just to hurt you?
He did. Perhaps I deserved it. But all those people, an innocent girl, a naive young Mer, a dear friend, they paid the price, while I still live. I don't know if I'll ever make peace with that.
Soraville was a madman. This wasn't your fault.
You're right, I suppose. I just wish I had been better. A better Juris Reeve, a better wife, a better friend. Maybe I could have prevented all this. I'm sorry. Thank you for your kind words. I will try to take them to heart. You have my word.
Cool. Actually very impressed with the storytelling at the moment in this version of ESO with this Summerset and everything else like that. It seems to be actually really good. I mean, this is actually quite an enjoyable series of quests, so I quite like it. Oh, Tialan's signing off, so let's just say good night. Oh, no, she's gone already. That's great, no problems. But yes, we will run along here. Oh, more urns. Let's just double check those. I'll have a look and see what else is around. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay, right, let's leave here then. So we're nearly done this quest. I want to try it and get up so I've at least got the bear today. And how far are we actually? Animal companions. So we've just started into there. Hopefully we'll get the bear soon, and I need another sky shard or go up a level. So we're nearly on level 7. I need to get to level 8. I've got a bunch of armor I'm wearing. Not wearing, but I have on me that I can wear. That will push me, put my training skill up. And I made it for level 8, so that it was in anticipation for reaching that point. So right. If we go over here, we need to go around and find his parents and let them know why his son is dead. But mainly because their son is also a murderer and actually killed one of the high elves, but also the fact that he was being manipulated and twisted by that guy. So we kind of got to the end there. Ooh, that's a bit of a high drop. That's one thing I have noticed in Summerset. There are quite a lot of cliff faces on the Summerset Island. So if you're not careful, you could be taking quite a dive off the side of the cliff sometimes. So obviously just be a bit careful when you're running around. Make sure you just don't go running blindly off the cliffs.
To know what's going on.
I don't. I am sorry. But the prosecution is still examining his body. We will release his remains to you as soon as we can.
Okay.
You. I remember you. Please. You have to tell me what's going on. My son never came home. And now they tell me they won't even let me see him. What happened to my boy?
I'm sorry we couldn't save Selen, but we brought his killer, the Ghost of the Green, to justice.
Ifre's mercy. How could you? Why didn't you save him? Damn this place. Damn the prosecution. Here, take this thing. I found it under Kellan's bed. I never want to see it again. I never want to see you again. God help me.
And there we go, got a level.
There are rarely any happy endings in this line of work. You just have to remember that things would be much worse had you not been here. That matters.
Cool. Okay, right, so this is where we're going to get the bag space upgrade. Right, I don't want to claim that just yet, because, alright, okay, thing we're here, we have a bag space upgrade. We could go and have the bag space upgrade if we wanted to, and that would be awesome. And that would give us that a little bit more, but it just gives you 10 regardless. So you might as well go and buy the first couple of ones, because bag space just goes up in price every time you get the 10. Buy the cheapest ones first and then use it for one of the more expensive ones. So let's go and find that way shrine over there. I'm going to go and find a bag vendor and quickly upgrade my bag space at several levels, which is going to be handy anyway to be running around with better bag space. And actually I really need to upgrade my mounting as well, my mount, because I haven't done that yet. And we need to get that done. And actually I need to do that for my other characters. I'll do that later on when I log off. But let's go down to here and to this way shrine. We'll jump through. Heading to Oregon. One of, well, it's technically the other Summerset Isle, though it's part of the Summerset Isles, but it is Oregon, which is the smaller of the two big ones. And then this has been in the game since the beginning, Oregon, but Summerset itself has been around only since today, which is awesome. I'm enjoying running around there at the moment. Let's go and get this bag space a second. Before I level up and get that bag space, I thought it was level 10 we got the upgrade, but obviously I was wrong. It's level 7 we get the upgrade to the bag space, which is always a handy upgrade to have, but I don't really want to use it just yet. There we are, because you see it only costs 400, and then if I get the next one, it costs me 2,000. What's the next one? It's 5,900, so I'm going to need some extra gold. Thankfully, I have a banking assistant that gives me access to my character banks, which I have excessive amounts of gold in there. Well, not excessive amounts, but more than enough. So let's take out 45,000. That should be enough for a couple of bag upgrades. Let's go and talk to him again. Let's get the 5,900 one, and also let's get the 11,000 one. Now when I claim it, doesn't count. I lost it. I lost the ability. Okay, no worries. It only applies up to a certain level. So if you've already bought it, it doesn't count. Okay, so there's something to know for the future. But oh well, at least I got the bag up space. Great, bag space upgraded a bit more. So what have I got now? 100 space. Yes, that's a bit better than where I was. Okay, drop back out again. I do need to go over to the stables and upgrade this one's mount a bit. We head on over. I really miss riding the faster horses. I got some faster horses, so I really miss riding on those ones. So we head on over. It's like taking forever. Step by step. Now I now have a skill point, but I want to keep that aside for Feral Guardian when I get to unlock that, which isn't long. Hopefully. I've seen another quest down there that I want to go and do, so we'll go and have a look at that one in a second. But here we go. Here's the stables. Okay, yes, I know how stables work. Let's have a speed boost upgrade. 1% speed boost. Not a lot, but it will do for a start if we want to keep doing that. And then we are going to jump back to here. And there was a quest down here to talk to Captain Telomere. Okay, so let's jump back to the way shrine here. Oh, there's another quest objective over there. I didn't see that one before. What was that? Oh, it's the housing pressure. Ah, but there is a new house here. So, worth going to have a look, see if it's actually for that house. As I say, are you an adventurer of good reputation, have low to moderate homicidal tendencies, looking for a cosy home to call your own, but too low on funds to afford one? Continue reading. How would you like a free in-room? That's right, completely free, no catch. Seek out Felendra de Mary at the Inn of Alanor for more information about this exciting ownership opportunity. Awesome. Excellent. That will be the free home that we can get over here. So I think it's somewhere over here. Yeah, so it's talking to this lady down here. So we might do that on the way out after we've done this quest. And still doing that thing. When you start a new quest, it now jumps over to that quest that you've just started. Actually, I don't like that because quite often I'm picking, especially at these stages, I'm picking up quests with the intention of coming back to them sometimes because I'm riding past, but I'm in the middle of another quest. And when it changes over where your quest objectives is, it's a bit confusing. So I'm wondering if there is... Oh, there's a bit of a lag second there, but that's alright, no problem, we're still here for a second. There was a DC earlier. As I said, as I've been saying on the stream earlier as well, we have to accept that there is going to be obviously lag and disconnects during the day of the launch. Always happens. Doesn't matter. It's not just this game. It's every MMO that exists out there. Every time they put a major patch out, there will be problems, and that is just part and parcel of MMOs, unfortunately, with the sheer amount of data that's going in. I mean, they can do a public play test as much as they like, but there's nothing you can tell. You know, until you put it into the real environment and have as many people on there as possible, you won't know for definite that that's what's going to work with it and how it's going to work. But hey, here we go. Right, so we are approaching where we Torhan Card discovered. I'm trying to remember the quest. I picked this one up earlier to start with, and someone was talking about it. I'm trying to remember what it was about now, but we'll go out and find out now. We'll see where we are. Who is he? Captain Talamir.
What? Are you here to kill me? Might as well. There's no honor left for me now. Not after I decided to send my squad off to certain death. I failed them as their captain. I failed all of Summerset.
What happened to you?
Justicia Avanaire. She struck me down, ran off to this ruin. I was able to follow her this far. The rest of my squad went in after her, but I fear the worst. With that pearl, who knows what she's capable of?
Oh dear, another one of those pearls.
The item we were ordered to transport. It's tied to the Yagra, mysterious creatures that keep attacking our shores. We have no idea what devastation the pearl's capable of, but we can't allow it to be used to dark ends. It must be destroyed.
I will stop Justicia Avenari and destroy that pearl.
You must move quickly. The pearl is with Justicia Avanaire, somewhere in Torheim Card. Once you find it, destroy the cursed thing. Even if you have to go through Avanaire to do it.
Okay, tell me about Justicia. It's not Justicia, is it? Justicia Avenar.
She's one of the finest officers the Divine Prosecution has to offer. Came to us specifically for this transport mission. Now I know it was all a setup. She planned to betray us for the pearl from the start.
Why does she want the pearl?
Power? Ambition? A new accessory? I have no idea what she plans to do, but it's something important enough to forever sully her name. There will be no honor for her after this disgrace. She'll be forever shamed, marked in history as a traitor.
How is your injury?
Compared to the pain of disgrace, hardly noticeable. Avanaire got the drop on me, but I was able to step back in time. It's not mortal, but I can't fight. May that Sleck thank her ancestors that she won't have to face me in battle.
Hang on a minute. He was able to step back in time. You mean he's had some Psijic training by the sounds of that? Because that's a Psijic ability.
It has the power to summon Yagra, hideous creatures that seem to have crawled out from the depths of the sea, as deadly as they are mysterious. We were transporting the pearl to the Sapiox for research purposes.
If the Sapiox want to research the pearl, why would they destroy it?
The situation has changed. I'm in no state to get this pearl to Lilandro, And who knows what evil could befall Summerset if it fell into the wrong hands. I'm making the call. In this contingency, destroying the Pearl is the only safe option.
Okay, so we have to go and destroy this Pearl and the mad woman who's got it. Or do we? I'm kind of suspicious. So I feel. So in Alcademeric, the name means Warlord's Mountain Lair, as these vast halls were originally built in the early First Era for the legendary... they shoot past too quickly. Never would you find me normally complaining about too fast a load screen, but when they put the tips in for so long, you never get a chance to fully read them sometimes. Okay, so we've got to kill her. So it's off to the chamber to the right there, but I don't think we'll get through. There's a door in the way. We probably have to go all the way the long way round, as is normal. What have we got? Oh, we have Sadducean Arcanist. Let's kill him. Okay, you're dead. Jump over here. What have we got? For Captain Telemur. Telemur, if you're reading this, you are crazy enough to follow us. Don't. Justicia Avanar isn't working alone. These mages were waiting for her. Even with the entire squad, I'm not sure we can survive. But for the crown and country, we must try. We need you alive to make a report. Don't let her get away with this, Captain. Don't give her that satisfaction. Or the fact that they might attack me in the process of reading. I was reading that. Thank you. Now I want to go back to reading it. Oh, and I can't. It's now stopped me from reading it. That's a bit of a bummer. Why can't I reread it? Okay, let's take this out. Kill these. Right, kill them. Got them. Right, okay. And no. Need to search every angle. Which way am I going? That way might do the trick. There's someone here on the corner. Let's take him out. Okay, he's dead. Right, and more here on the corner here. Pop those down. I do like the way they work. Wardens are actually really nice characters. They're very underrated class, I find. Most of the other classes all have their places. The Warden was put in just basically as a new class for Morrowind. And not a lot of people seem to give them as much credence as they really deserve, to be honest. They are a pretty nice class. Let's kill these ones. Pop down the exploding beetles. Off they go. Got him. Right, okay, so... oh, I'm being attacked from over here. Okay, you can die as well. Take you out. Off he goes. Okay. Over here. More urns. Nope, nothing of much use there. Iron girdle. Oh, didn't see you there. Sorry. Let's get rid of you. So where are we? Still in the central chamber. Right. Put the bow. Kick these down. Alright, I need more stamina. I really do. Come on. Die. Die. Thank you. Right, okay. I must be somewhere close to be able to get the bear. So, actually, the place we want to go is just off to the left there. I say the left, the right, actually it was, but not anymore. I know it's straight ahead. I don't think we can get through that door. No, it can't be opened from this side. Don't be silly. Wouldn't be that easy. We have to go the long way round. Okay, take these out. Firing it all up wrong. You die as well. There we are. Got you. Kill this one. Take these guys out. Don't send me that lightning. Don't need that lightning. And you die. There we are. Sorted. Okay, bookshelf. Got that. Jewelry box. Let's check that out. Come over here. And another one there. Let's kill him. Actually, maybe just searching places at the moment rather than actually going anywhere towards completing the actual quest. Sorted. Okay, right, so not down this way. Oh, apparently it is. Apparently there should be a door here somewhere. Yes, there is. Oh, excuse me. I know, apparently these have been added now as well. Display cases as a furnishing item as well that you can use for your houses, but I'm not sure how you get them just yet. Let's pop those in, kill these. There we are, exploding beetles for the win. We hit the top here. You guys, drop. Take them. I only need to hit it once. I keep hitting it twice for some reason. I think it's because I'm thinking I'm spamming it. On some of my other wardens, the bird swoop down death thing that I spam there, I think he's bugged. Yeah, he's got his foot stuck. He's bugged. Okay, so these ones aren't. Take these out. There we are. Got them. Where are we now? Up here. Okay. So we can go this way. Where's this going? Oh, there's another room on the top there. I see. Right. Okay. So we got a couple of ways we can go. Really, we need to go, yeah, straight ahead down there. There are other ways up there, but if we went through there, we'd end up in those places. But yeah, straight ahead. Works the trick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, don't shout at me. Got you. Let's have a look. Oh, jewelry box. Cool. Need a lot more jewelry items. Normally jewelry drops from things like these coffers and jewelry boxes and everything else, hence the term jewelry box. I haven't had a lot drop at the moment, which is a bit annoying because now we actually really want them to drop so that we can disassemble them for the new jewelry crafting. But let's have a look. What's down here? Anything that's worth nicking? That's leading off to the back areas there. Don't need to go down there yet. Maybe later. We'll come this way into the caverns at the back. That should hopefully lead us around to where this Justicia is. Oh, spiders. Oh, no, it's not. It's Yagra. Lava. Dead. Okay, but they're not particularly tough. But then that was the baby ones. They're a bit more the Striders. They're like spikier hungers, aren't they? Let's be fair. There we are. All dead. Now, where are we going? Straight through here. Another one. Just decides to jump out at you. Okay, got him. Right. Oh, there's a sky shard in here. I didn't realise there'd be a sky shard in here. That's cool. Let's go and get that, because that's another skill point. Cool. Got lots of things here. Let's send some beetles your way. Let's see if that does the trick. There we go. Cool. Sky shard. Awesome. Wasn't expecting that there. Right. Where are we now? I'm still partway through here. Let's go and have a look and see if we can find the enemies, or the enemy that we're looking for, which is around the corner here. Let's tick you guys out, because why not? Hopefully we're getting somewhere towards level 8. So my goal today is level 8 and also the bear. And if we get any further than there, fantastic. Let's see where we are. Up in this tunnel here. There's a pearl ahead. I can see a pearl. And there's stairwells going up. But really we want to try and take these guys out. Just deal with you, evil Justicar, who used to be a noble Justicar, but is now evil. Why have you got a shield? You should not have a shield. And lightning that's wandering around the room at random. Come on, there we are, got you.
Little sister.
Destroy the pearl, thank you. The Journal of the Justicar Aphanasia. I'm not going to read that one out on air, not really much point. What have we got here? We've got that. Got more bookcases. Let's grab those. There's always a chance of skill line bonuses, just like we just had there. Did I get this one? I have now. And there's a stairwell going upstairs. So where's this going to? This is going to somewhere that's not connected. Right, okay. So, hang on. Oh, there's a chest. Let's get this chest then. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Awesome. Got it. We've got a shard there. Apparently that's the way we go out. Where's that? I was overlooking the room that we were just in. We just gained Legadomain. Excellent. Let's proceed on. Oh, where are we now? Back in the main chamber. Are we back on the normal level now? Is that where we are? Let's take these out. Right, got okay, so I think we gotta go through here and head north. Or actually no, we could just go. We didn't even need to go in there. We could go up this way. That's okay. Hopefully avoid a lot of them. People at the beginning there. Cool, excellent. It's the beginning of the dungeon. We'll head on out. There we are. There's the note that I couldn't finish reading. Okay, so the end of it was, don't give her that satisfaction. Let the traitor's name live in infamy. It's what she deserves. Lewell. Or Lewell. Or Lewell. Which is probably close to the Welsh version of it, because of the double L. But, right, okay, let's leave here, go back to Summerset. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Captain Telomere.
So, you returned to me alone. The pearl. Is it destroyed?
I destroyed the pearl, but I was unable to save your squad.
I knew I was sending them to their deaths, but still, I couldn't let Avanaire get away. If not for you, the surrounding towns would have been overrun with Yagra. You saved many today, even if some were lost. Here, take this for your service.
Awesome.
Don't worry about me. I may not be fit enough to fight, but I can still walk. I'll head to the closest town and make my report. Just need a moment to catch my breath first.
Oh, hi, Zucker House. Yeah, no, I came back. So I went for dinner for a couple of hours and spent a bit of time with Kitten. Oh, Kitten was in somewhere as well. In the same dungeon I was just in, was it? Looking for the boss. Do you need help with it as well? If not, it's fairly straightforward. Just run around, and once you go around the outside of the circuit, she's quite easy to defeat. But yes, Zucker House, I am back streaming again. I took a couple of hours off to go and have some dinner, and I'm back again playing a bit more. I'm going to be streaming a lot of my storyline and everything else. Oh, Kitten's just whispered to me as well to say that, because bear in mind there is a bit of a lag delay between what I say and then it appearing on your streams on Twitch. I found him. Do you need help? Okay, so I might just dive back in there and give her a bit of help quickly. Just to finish this quest off. I found Justice Avanaire's journal.
Venom words dripped from the tongue of a traitor. Tell me, did you learn anything useful? Something I should add to my report?
She sold the pearl to pay off her sister's drug debt.
Do you expect my heart to bleed at such a story? Avanaire has betrayed her family tenfold by besmirching their name. She betrayed her queen, her nation, her comrades. My soldiers, good soldiers, were killed. For what? An addict's debt?
Avanaire feared her sister would be killed.
And so she weighed the life of one greater than the deaths of many. I doubt this sentimental tidbit will change anything. Her name shall never be honored by her descendants. She'll be an outcast even in death, the greatest dishonor.
Okay, so I've just gained another level. Huzzah! Excellent. Kitten, though, is having problems finding this person, so I may go and give her a quick bit of help to find this boss that I just killed a second ago. Just quickly run through that, but let me just quickly level up. We'll have the level worker satchel, thank you. pop some stamina in there. I am now level 8 and my animal companions are up. That means, yes, I get to have the Feral Guardian. There we are. Huzzah. Excellent. So now we have the bear. We can actually summon that up and bring that with us. And I will go in there and give Kitten a hand a second. Just before I do, what was I looking for? I was looking for something. I've just gone to level 8, going that. Oh yes, of course, I'm level 8. I gave myself some better armor while I was offline. So we'll pop that on, some Juliana's, some Mechanical Acuity. These are all training armor sets, so I get extra experience while carrying it. So we'll pop those on. And the jacket. Hopefully that should give us, 5 in there, and it should be 2 in Juliana's. Yes, quite right, Tucker House. I never understood why it's only just 116 gold that I get for it either. That's a bit... it's not a lot for something like that one. But then there's other quests where you're thinking, why are you giving me gold or a reward at all? There was one I did a minute ago where the person at the end of it was basically, I don't want to ever see you again. Here's some gold and some helmet and a helmet. Like, okay, if you never want to see me again and you hate my guts, why are you giving me stuff? This sort of thing, you know. Okay, right, so let's take the bow, put that on there as well. You see, now it's great. These now count for 2 items. So there we are. So that puts up that as well. Right, let's invite Kitten into a group. She says she's in here as well. And see if we can help her find it a second. Just see if she takes the group request. Ah, it's a delve. That's why there was a sky shard in there. I found a delve in there. Good point. I've not found the boss either. That's a good point. I've just found the quest boss, but not the real boss. So there must be someone else in here. We need to go back in. Didn't realise that. Yes, yeah, quite possibly. You're quite right. But okay, so there's Thingbob. Right, okay, so let me just let her know in party chat. Hang on a minute. Actually, I didn't find the dungeon boss. Just the quest boss. Let's see if we can find him. So I didn't realise this was Delve. I actually walked in here without realising Delve. I just thought it was a quest location. Ah, no, hang on, this is something. Right, I got the blue around here, the screen here. Now, Kitten was telling me about this. She was getting this sometimes. I'm not sure why that's occurring. I don't know whether it's an effect that something's coming in through like that. But, yeah, that's a bit odd. Right, you guys can die. Kill him, kill them. But that was weird that we couldn't find... Actually, I think I might know where it is then in that case. I got an idea. I saw something upstairs. Where is Kitten gone? She was... Oh, she's run right past me. Let's go back this way. Okay. If we head this way... Oh no, she's upstairs. So that makes it a bit harder already. So she's already well ahead of me. Let's find the stairwell, which is at the back here. Try not to head too fast along here. Oh, more people. Oh, hang on. I have... it's on R now at the moment. I've got to rechange my settings. Hey, we have a bear. Excellent. And yeah, it looks quite massive next to me as well. Exactly what I was aiming for. Brilliant. Okay, that's dead. That's dead. Wait, where are you wandering off to? Come here. Right, okay, we're going upstairs. Oh, while we deal with these guys, and running out of stamina. That's not a good start. Right, hit that. And let's get our little stompy beetles up and running. And then have some divers. There we are. Cool. Excellent. Then we head up the stairs. Got to stop using sprint because it keeps using up all my stamina that I also need for my abilities. And that one's dead. Right, so okay, where is Kitten? She is on the balcony ahead. Let's take this guy out. Right, okay. And just over here. Take these out. That's another one. Oh, what the heck was that just came up? Okay, no worries. That's one of their special abilities. There we are. There's Kitten. Cool. Excellent. Right, let's go. Oh, she's stopped. Okay, I'll send her away. There we are. Cool, let's go and see if we can find the boss. Who we got? Oh, that's apparently... I got someone trapped that I can loot who's trapped in the wall. Aha. There's another room here. Is it this one? No. Let's get rid of this person. So it's not this one. Not this room. Odd. Right, okay, we've got to go this way maybe. Places with hidden bosses and things that aren't where you expect it to be. Okay, take this one out and this one. Right, okay. There's a doorway ahead here, so I'm wondering if it's over this side because we've taken out. Oh, hang on a minute, we have Moyagra. Maybe we're heading towards the boss. Alright, taking him out. There's a chest there. I think they already got it, so that's alright, no problem. I've got no worries about that. Any more Yagra? Nope. So where are we going now? So maybe up here. Any bosses here? Ah, hang on. Look at that. There's a dungeon. There's a boss symbol up. So the boss is in this room somewhere. Okay, so I would think the only way to get down here is the way that Kitten doesn't like, which is by jumping. Let's take these out. Yeah, I'm starting to get that blueness around the screen as well that she was telling me about earlier. And she was getting blue stuff around the screen. Okay. Oh, they're not bosses. Okay, what the heck is going on there? There's the boss. I think we found him. Cool, excellent. The Curanado. Right, he was well hidden, wasn't he, to try and find him? Does that count? Yes, we've completed that delve now. Okay, so if you're ever stuck, you need to go upstairs and around a bit of an area and jump into this room on the top right. That's where the boss is. Excellent. Okay, so then we need to find a way to get back out of this room, and I think it's upstairs. Yes. So just let Kitten know upstairs to get out of the room. So this is the second delve we've done today, which is pretty cool. Where are we? Where are you, Kitten? You coming? Or are you just going to stand there? There we are. Cool. Excellent. Let's show the way out. I'm not sure if the bear will be able to jump down here, but we shall see. So we go this way. Oh, there's a chest there. And oh, it's already been used, so it's probably going to be junk in it. I'll take it anyway. That's cool. Got that one. And then we're back into the main room, which will just jump down here. And we're able to leave the dungeon. Yay! All sorted. Right, okay. Make sure she's coming as well. There we go. And we can get out the dungeon here. So out the delve here. So that's the second delve done. Let's have a look. I think I need to head over to the west side of Summerset to get some more quests done. Oh, that was a bit more energetic than I intended. There is a world boss around the corner from here. I think we should take that out, actually. Go around there. I'll just see if she wants to come. World boss around the corner. Question mark. See if she wants to come and do that one as well. We're going to have a look and see if that world boss is like. But the scenery is absolutely gorgeous down here. I'm still loving this game, something Chronic, especially this expansion. I think they have done such a remarkable job on here. See if she wants to join us. There is one around the corner. It's down this way. There are probably going to be 1 million people to come and do this one these days, because it's the first day. There will be, this place will be swarming with people to take out these bosses. These bosses should go down like a sack of potatoes. Where's that one? There it is. There's an imp attacking us. Take him out. Take that out. There we are. Job done. Okay. Still getting that blue edging around the screen. Not sure why that's coming up now. It wasn't doing it earlier, and now it started doing it. And Kitten mentioned she was having it, so that's odd. Right, so this is a boss location. The boss hasn't spawned as yet, but there are people, or there was a person waiting here. Maybe it hasn't long died. I don't know. Should we wait here? Have a look and see if it turns up. I can't imagine the spawns are being on long timers at the moment in Summerset at the moment. But so far, impressions so far of Summerset has been, I've been very impressed. The storylines have been very great, very nice, well written storylines. I've done a couple of them there. The one with Winter, who'd been murdered, which I won't, if you haven't seen that yet, I won't spoil it any further. But I thought that was a very well written storyline. Thought that was quite enjoyable. Jewelry crafting obviously is here. I managed to get earlier some attuned crafting stations to put in our guild house for the Brotherhood of Askir. Oh, hang on a second. So Ferocious Kitten, I wonder if it's because you're grouped with me that I'm getting the blue things. Maybe, if it's an ability that you've got, then maybe that's what's causing it. So yeah, quite possibly. Zuckerhouse is saying, in the preview the mount looked a little bit weird. But I'm really happy how it turned out on the live servers. Yeah, it's actually a really nice mount. It's a bit like the true Ghost Horse, but it's in a red sort of style with the armor on the top. Though this one has a shadow, which the true Ghost Horse doesn't. I mean, if you've got the true Ghost Horse, the blue one, which without the armor, which was released on the Crown Store a few weeks ago, and you look at your shadow at the side, you'll see your character's shadow sitting on top of the horse, but not the horse's shadow itself, which is really odd to see. But yes, so yeah, really nice mount, that one. I really like that. Though I might change it on this character. I might want something else. I really like the little griffin pet. Have you seen him flying along yet? He's absolutely gorgeous when he takes off and flies along. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, dismount there. Other impressions about Summerset so far. So scenery wise, graphically, absolutely stunning. I mean, they literally have gone to town in creating a really beautiful island. May not be fully lore accurate by what they were saying, because what's described as it, but at the same time it is really fitting to the high elf culture, the high elf look and everything else like that. You can really envisage this being a high elf area. But yeah, I mean, so far I'm absolutely loving this place, and all I've done is just like this area here, around here, and that's it. And we've got all of this island to do, and of course Artaeum as well, which is off to the side there. Yes, the pet is really absolutely cute kitten. Absolutely adorable. And Zucker House, I think it's absolutely lovely. I mean, someone else was saying earlier they like the salamander, which is also quite a little cute pet that came with the collector's edition. But the griffin's absolutely lovely as well, the little baby griffin. Glad I got the collector's edition for some of this stuff now. Really am. Some of this armor that I'm wearing at the moment as well, for those who weren't aware, I'm actually wearing some that are from the motif, or it's not the motif, it's the style that dropped with the collector's edition as well. I've obviously dyed it up as well, but it's not Divine Prosecutions. It's got a different name, this one. It's I can't remember the name of it now. I can't. Where would it show me in here, actually, in my outfit style? It probably will, actually. Ah, yeah, it is Divine Prosecution. Oh, that sounds like we have a boss. What boss have we got? Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. I haven't done anything. I can see lots of glowing stuff, but no actual boss. Maybe it's that. No. Aha. We have lots of flame. But I'm not seeing anything. Something died. Ah, there it is. It's a stag. Right, okay. He was a bit tough. He fired lots of flame out and hit lots of people. So, oh my word, how many ads? I don't know if it scales based on the number of people here, but oh, that's nuts. That's very nuts. That's very cool. So this, what's the name of this boss? If I can see him for a second. Cenarian. Okay, I think I saw him once on some of the people who are doing the play tests on the servers, and he was one of the tougher world bosses as well to take out. He tended to hit quite hard. Okay. But those ads, that was just nuts. That's very cool though. Like the fact that he's got a bit of a challenge to him. You've got to keep an eye on what's happening. What's he doing now? What's he summoning up? Additional ads. Okay, I'm being hit. And now we've got lots of these deer running out as well. Ouch. That's not good. He is tough. You're quite right, kitten. Oh, I'm running out of mana, running out of stamina. Where's my bear gone? I need to summon him back. There we go. Cool. Summon up things there. Right, okay, let's carry on attacking. Get him out, come on. Take him down. We got so many of us here, and he's still tough. I mean, look at these. Look at this. Look at the amount of deer running out there. Ghost deer. Just run to the sides there. That's okay. Cool. Excellent. Where's he gone? Oh, behind me. Great. Okay. One of those pantomime moments. He's behind you. And the amount of ads. Seriously. I don't know if this is just scaling because there's so many people on at the moment, so it's creating more people to actually attack it, which is always a possibility. But, we got him, I think. Yes, look at that. Goal. Excellent. Okay, so we have... And I've gained a level as well. Perfect. Awesome. Right. I wanted to... yes, I wanted to go and get the inn before I finish today, and I've hit level 9. That's excellent. I'll just make sure that Kitten doesn't need anything else from me a second. Do you need me for anything else? So just helping her around with the delve a second because we couldn't find the boss, and then we got the world boss done as well. That's awesome. I really like that. Oh, I better get my level up bonus as well. Take the bow. It's not really important. I got my own set bow there as well to keep me company, so that's not a problem. I'm going to head off. It'll be north out of here. If I can get out of here, where's the best way out? Can I jump over here? Yes, there we are. Jump over. That's your favourite world bosses at Zucker House. He's pretty cool. I like these mechanics. That's really awesome. But I'm going to head off and get myself the new... we've got the new inn room that is available for free to all players. So we're going to have a look at that one, because I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that on any of the PTS tests yet so far, or from anyone else. Oh, there's another quest here. Hang on. What's he want? Alamar.
My aching head. Where in Oblivion am I? Oh, yes, that's right. This is Russefeld. I came here to buy some wine. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, don't tell me I lost them.
Lost what?
My wine bottles! They should be right here. Oh, Father's going to kill me if I come home empty-handed. Again. I must have lost them during the winery tour. I may have had one too many tastings. It's all still very hazy.
Where are your wine bottles now?
I'm not entirely sure. Oh, by Oblivion, I'm not even sure what day it is. The bottles must be somewhere along the winery grounds. I probably dropped them as we went along. I can barely see straight right now. Could you fetch them for me?
Barely see straight right now. So let me guess, you actually drunk them and dropped them, probably. I'll collect your wine bottles for you. I'm too good.
We toured the southern, northern, and central arbors. Yes, that sounds right. There should be 3 bottles, all with the Russefeld seal.
Yes, Kitten, there is a free room.
I'm going to lie down for just a minute.
There, just now he stopped talking a second. There is a free room available on in Alanor, the main city, as well. But in Shimmerin, I found there was a one of those little posters that advertises free rooms, an apartment. And if you talk to them, it's sending you over there to get one. But yes, there is a free inn available in here, just like there was in Morrowind as well, and as there is for each of the free alliances in Tamriel. So there's another room. So that now means there are 5 free rooms in the game itself that you can actually pick up. I mean, they're only small, but you know, it's still little bonuses that are worth getting there. So yeah, I haven't seen what the room looks like yet. I can imagine it's not going to be particularly big. It's about the size of it. I imagine it'll be about the size of all the other inn rooms. So I want to go and check that out. But I hadn't seen this quest here. So tell me about the Russefeld Winery.
It's the best place for wine in Summerset. Well, at least according to my father it is. That's why he makes me travel all the way here. Honestly, though, it tastes all the same to me.
You seem to enjoy the wine here well enough.
Why, aren't you just hilarious? Yes. Let's bully the tasteless lush who lost his wine. Speaking of which, don't you have bottles to find? I must return to Shimmerine soon, or I'll never hear the end of it. So, off you go.
Speaking of bottles, you must have some idea where they could be.
Fine, fine. Let me try to remember. I recall sitting near a fire with someone playing a lute. Yes, that memory's a bit more clear. I believe you'll find the first bottle there. The sunrise, perhaps?
And the other 2?
It was getting darker then. I took a seat on a stone bench further within the arbor. There was a light behind me, but it was faint. A small lamp, I suppose? Yes, and I had just a hint of my bottle of wedding veil. I remember now.
And the 3rd bottle?
My rose heart. Strong stuff, if memory serves. I must have been even further within the arbor at that time, probably close to town. I remember falling down quite a few times. It most likely ended up on the ground somewhere.
Awesome. Right, okay, so where is these things? So it is in this region. This is worth thinking, because when I came to do the quest that was up here for Russerfeld with the murder and solving the murder, I went this way from the way shrine up. If you go this way before going up, you'll have this quest, which is actually in the same area. So something worth remembering for the future, if you haven't come to do this bit, is pick that quest up as well as the other one, because you'll be pretty much in the same places. Let's go see if we can find these bottles somewhere along here while we're out here, before we go and get the free in room. There we are, there's one bottle. Hopefully it's just literally that, just to go and get some bottles of wine. But it is kind of like a secondary quest to the one that's already in the area here. I just missed picking the quest up to begin with, it seems. But these vineyards, I mean, these vineyards just look absolutely lovely. Right, so there should be a second bottle somewhere in this region. Let's see if we can spot it. Torch bugs. Ah, there we are. There's the next one. Bridal Veil Wine. I'm saying my words all wrong now. Okay. And I haven't been drinking wine tonight. I have been drinking Jägermeister, but not wine. But yes, let's have a look. See what's the third one is over here somewhere. Let's go and see what we've got. In the middle here somewhere. No. Right, okay, so we haven't found the bottle yet. Ah, there it is on the side. So now we have the bottles. Is that going to be just it? Is it just a quick quest to go and get the bottles and then bring them back to him that you could have done while you were doing the other quest? Or is there actually more to this? And what he needs. Maybe you'll go, oh look, you got them empty, you can refill them. We'll find out now. Yeah, why are they empty? Because he probably drunk them all. Winos. But yeah, the scenery here, the sky just looks beautiful with it as well. I mean, it's just got that clearness to it that I think that they've done a full perfect job in every way that they could with this so far. I haven't found anything I can really complain about too much. Right.
My head hasn't hurt this bad since, well, actually not that long ago. Perhaps my cousin's wedding last month? But then, there was that little get-together last week. Never mind all that. Have you the bottles?
I found your lost wine bottles.
My, don't these beauties look tempting? Perhaps I'll have a few sips, just to get me going before I set off on the road. Here's your reward, for services rendered and all that.
Awesome. Okay, so that is just literally a quick quest to pick up those bottles. So if you're doing this quest up here in Russerfeld, instead of riding up that way like I did earlier, if you come this way, there'll be another quest to give you a couple more things in the area, so that's worth knowing. Now if we head this way, I wanted to go and see if we can get the free inn at Eleanor, because we still haven't made it to Eleanor yet. So we'll keep an eye out for any other quests on the way as we go this way. See if something crops up. And you see these moths, I've seen these around actually. I think you can actually, yeah, you can pick them up. They're massive. They're full of insect parts. I don't know if someone scaled something incorrectly, but compared to like the butterflies and the glow bugs, those moths are huge. If we saw one of them come in the house, I'd tell you what, I know Kitten would freak. She doesn't like flying things, and yeah, if that one came in there, she would not be happy. The moths are that size. I mean, what have they been feeding them? Okay, so where are we going to? We're just passing through. What's the name of this place? Relenthil. Okay. I would have thought there would have been. Oh, hang on. Is that an abyssal geyser? These are one of these geyser things. Geyser. That's very London, isn't it? No, abyssal geyser over there. So let's see if we can get to it. It's active. It's basically Summerset's equivalent of a dolmen. Now, it's quite a way away. I might not get there before they finish it, considering that there is large amounts of people here running around the server, so we may not have done it, but we will find out now. We'll get there. Come on, let's get there. I really need to upgrade this horse. As it's a brand new character, its speed is so slow. Aha, no, but we're still fighting. Let's see if we can get... that's it. I may have just... Have I made it in time? There's still bosses, right? There's still creatures killing us, there's still waves. We're on the waveform. So what happens is that waves of these creatures come out from the geyser like so. This is like one of those group activities that you can do. It's a bit like the dolmens in the mainland. There we are, there's another one there. And eventually there will be a boss who turns up. Let's just see if we can take all these things out a second. And the more people that are here, the more mobs will spawn, the more waves you have to deal with. Once you've taken out the final boss, you destroy the pearl that's associated with it, and then you get something to claim for it. And you can claim some treasure, and that's unique. Some of it will be unique to this area, some of it won't be. Right, okay. Why can't I attack him? He's still going. Okay, let's take this guy out over here. Grab him. Cool. Ah, now that's interesting. These are all lootable. So that's cool. There's a lot more loot to be gained out of this, because normally in Dolmens it would be. Okay, that's nuts. Right, let's take out these. I guess that guy was bugged then. Take it out. I'm spamming the wrong thing again. Reef hammer. Okay, come on then, reef hammer. Let's have it. Oh, that's awesome. Just seeing what Kitten's just saying is that if you're a member of the Dark Brotherhood and you start that quest about the murders that I was doing earlier on tonight on the stream, they will recognize you as being a member of the Dark Brotherhood. That's cool.
Summerset will be ours.
I like it that it recognizes things like that depending on where you are. Right, okay, so here's the shell trove that's available from the geyser. See what we got there. Some palladium, got a couple of rings. They'll be good for breaking down. And some what hyacinth. So not a lot, but we got a few things in there. But apparently there's other things that drop in those as well, other than that sort of stuff. But that was cool. We needed to have a look at that. So that's the geysers for you. They're basically, there's 6 of them I think all around Summerset, and they're basically Summerset's equivalent of a dolmen. So you have these waves of people that come down, and then when you kill the final boss that comes out, there you are, you got some extra treasure. But cool. Alright, let's continue back where we were. We were going to try and get ourselves that free in. So let's have a look, see where we are. So we've got this bridge up here. That's probably where we need to ride across as we try across the river there. I haven't seen a quest associated with this area, but it does have the sort of whole thing where it's not actually active yet. Oh, there we are. Talk to Sue. There's the quest giver. Okay, so...
Which one could he possibly be?
Okay.
You there. You're new to Elenthiel, aren't you? You certainly look like an outsider. I regret the necessity, but I must beg your aid. My brother is about to make a terrible mistake and join an appalling organization.
What kind of organization? Cultists? Insurgents? Dark Brotherhood, like Kitten?
Worse, an acting troupe. The House of Reveries may be famous across Summerset, but my brother is one of the most gifted academics of our generation. For him to waste his talents performing for rich nobles is just irresponsible.
Where's your brother now?
I fear he's already signed up, and that's why I require you as an ally. I'll need you to infiltrate the acting troupe. Laredale, my brother, knows my face, but he does not know yours. You must find him for me so I can talk him out of this.
Alright, I'll help you find your brother.
Auriel himself would smile on your kindness. Now, we haven't a moment to waste. The House of Reveries is hosting auditions this very moment. You must present yourself to Alchemy, the audition master, and impress her with your performance.
I have to audition?
Well, they don't take just anyone. Only the most talented performers even get an audition, but don't worry. I've already devised a solution. I've enchanted a set of knives that will allow you to juggle with perfect rhythm. They would impress anyone.
How do these enchanted knives work?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. Toss one in the air and relax your mind. Your hands will do the rest. I've used them a number of times and never cut myself, and I'm about as coordinated as a drunken mud crab. I'm certain you'll impress a sponsor.
What can you tell me about your brother?
Laredale and I have studied magic all of our lives, and have found few who match our skills. I knew it only a matter of time before a great opportunity came along, but even I was shocked when we were invited to join the Sapiarchs.
You're joining the Sapiarchs?
Yes, a rather rare and momentous occasion. You're currently looking at the new assistant to the Sapiarch of Artifice. Not a position to be taken lightly. But how does Laredale react to such incredible news?
He runs away to join the theatre.
Why did Laradell leave?
I have no idea. He just left a letter saying not to look for him. I suspect it's just nerves. I can't imagine leaving my brother behind to rot here in Relenthiel. I need to find him and help him see reason.
How do you know your brother is here in Relenthiel?
At first I tried to search for him myself, but Laradell is an even more powerful mage than I. He was able to obstruct any spell I cast to find him. I was able to track him here using more mundane means, but it set me back a month.
Why does he want to join the House of Reveries?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you what is going through his head right now. For him to even consider wasting his talent on entertaining nobles with parlor tricks, why, it's simply unthinkable.
Are you sure we should stop him?
What, and let this madness continue? No. Laradell is both a mage and researcher of extraordinary talents. He would be of great benefit to Summerset, perhaps even all of Tamriel. I just need to speak with him and I'm sure I'll convince him to leave.
Can you tell me more about this audition process?
From what I understand, it starts with impressing a sponsor. A senior member of the House of Reveries selects applicants who they believe have demonstrated talent. They then train that applicant for a final audition in front of the Grand Maestro.
A final audition?
It determines if you'll be accepted into the troupe or not. Not that you truly need to worry about that. As long as you acquire alchemy as your sponsor and are allowed access to other hopefuls, you should be able to find out where Laradell is.
I have to be sponsored by alchemy?
In this case, alchemy is a mer, not a practice. She's a member of the troupe and sponsor to the current potentials. They all have silly names like that. Banter, serenade, clever. Just another complication in our ever-eventful search.
Okay, so this is actually the House of Reveries quest then, to do with the acting troops and stuff. I won't start it just yet. I won't continue. Well, I've just started it, but I won't continue it just yet. Because what I want to do is go and check out this flat, because it's now about 10 past midnight. So I'm not going to be staying on for too much longer, but I will go and check out this free flat that is available over here. And we'll have a look and see what it's like and how we get it. Already partway on the quest to get it. We'll just keep an eye out for any other quests along the way. And then I will come back and I'll probably start with that quest tomorrow, or the one for the Augur of the Obscure, which we're also in the general area once we get down here, which is continuing the main quest line. This coastline looks great down here. All the mountain range over there as well. That is absolutely stunning and beautiful down here. Alanod Docks. So we are approaching what is the main city, I guess. Oh, there is a quest that we saw, and yeah, there he is. Talk to the hooded figure. Ooh, I'm not sure about talking to hooded figures, because usually hooded figures are people who want to spirit you away on the main quest line to get your soul removed in Cold Harbor.
These
Oh,
models just won't do.
okay.
I finally decide to pursue true art, to move beyond painting backdrops for someone else's stage. And what models do I find? Polished, unblemished, all round boringly beautiful. I need someone who will give my work meaning, a depth of morality.
Do you have someone in mind?
As a matter of fact, I do. I've heard rumors of a Hulkind in the forest outside Relenthiel, a perfect subject for my work. I'd like you to serve as my proxy and arrange a meeting between us. The sinkhole nearby should serve my purpose.
A Hulkind? What's that?
High elves who are cast out from their families as children. A horrible fate in our society. Summerset may appear as perfect as a pastoral painting, but darkness lies backstage. I want to face our taboos without blinking. Will you help me?
I'll find the Hulkind and arrange a meeting at the sinkhole.
Thank you for accepting my offer. I travelled to the Hulkind myself, but the wilderness is no place for an artist. Besides, they may be more willing to talk to a newcomer such as yourself. The Hulkind are well
It is a cool mask.
distrustful.
Tell me more about the
High elves
Hulkinds.
strive for perfection in all things, and their bloodline most of all. Hulkins are children abandoned by their families for some perceived imperfection, generally a physical deformity. They're more than just orphans. They're outcasts.
Outcasts? In what way?
In Summerset, family stands above all. They guide your life, almost immeasurably. To be without family is to be unseen.
unrecognized as a member of our society. There's not much of a life a Hawken can make for themselves because of that.
Why do you want to meet one?
I will admit it's an odd desire. Most don't even wish to speak of them. But as an artist, I find myself fascinated with the subject. I want to capture that taboo, to paint the morally grey, where so many only wished for black and white.
Awesome. Okay, right. So that's another quest that we have in the area. The Hawken is over by the delve that we were just at a minute ago. Typical. Alright, no problems. We'll have a look at that one tomorrow. We may end up having to go back into that delve tomorrow very quickly, but we won't do it tonight. Let's head back this way. I did see a shrine straight ahead that we want to go and head towards as we ride along here. Bright moons. There's something about bright moons. That would be one of the Khajiit then. Ooh, that's a bit odd. What have we got out there? Oh, it's that castle there. It's got like a big storm raging around it. It's interesting. Okay, so yeah, Zuckerhaus was saying that he liked the mask on that artist there. Yeah, it's quite cool. Right, okay, so let's get this way shrine. I was saying earlier about how cool these way shrines are. They remind me of the Snow Elf way shrines in Dawnguard on Skyrim. Look very much familiar like those, which, you know, it's kind of apt in some senses because the Snow Elves are actually quite closely related to the High Elves. I mean, technically all the elves are related, but the Snow Elves in particular seem very closely related.
Our business to solve, not yours.
Okay, more deaths then. Let's have a look.
Little busy at the moment. You know, now's not the time to be wandering around. What with the gruesome killings and clueless investigators. Could wind up dead. Or answering questions until you wish you were.
Gruesome killings? What's going on here?
From what I gather, soldiers at Katon Keep have been disappearing in the night, only to have their desiccated bodies show up days later. The garrison's completely spooked. I came to look into it, but the Divine Prosecution beat me here.
Why is that a problem?
We don't exactly see eye to eye when it comes to hunting baddies. So now they're going to spend weeks questioning soldiers and measuring footprints, while more people get turned to jerky. Actually, maybe you could help me with that?
Alright, what do you need me to do?
I really thought I was going to have to do a lot more convincing. Helping strangers break into keeps a hobby of yours. Odd hobby. What I really need is a distraction. If you can keep Lindafoy at the gate, busy for a minute, I can handle the rest.
Any idea how I can hold her attention?
I have a document saying I'm an inspector sent by the Proxy Queen to investigate. But since Lindafoy and everyone else in there knows that's not true, I can't use it. You, though. Show it to Lynn, act all high society, and waltz right in.
You expect that to work?
Doesn't matter. It'll buy me time to sneak past either way. If you do get inside, all the better. We can partner up. I'm sure you'll do fine. It helps if you imagine a really big stick up your spine. Straight back. Perfect.
Yeah, very high up. Alright, I will distract Lindafoy while you sneak inside, then follow.
Alright, Royal Inspector. Off you go. Just talk like you've never interacted with an actual person at any point in your life. We'll put a stop to these killings, and maybe not even get arrested. Fun, right?
Why are you so interested in the situation here? Are you a vigilante or something?
The Divine Prosecution are great at stopping crime and rooting out sedition. But stuff like this, things that go bump in the night, that's when you need a specialist. I'm very special.
I'm not sure that was the line they were quite looking for, but never mind. So you hunt monsters.
It's a hobby. Well, more of a lifelong calling that leaves me little time for hobbies, but I'm doing what I love, and in my own way, and I'm really good at it. Not that the Divine Prosecution would ever admit it.
Why won't the guards just let you inside the keep?
The Divine Prosecution cordoned off the area, and like I said, they're not big fans of me. I may have been a bit indelicate when I suggested they collectively had the hunting sense of a blind cliff racer. These things happen.
What is the Divine Prosecution?
They keep the peace in Summerset, mostly by making sure no one steps out of line. When something's amiss, they investigate and kick the problem in the teeth, if need be. Too dogmatic, though. Who cares about procedure when lives are on the line?
Just how illegal is what we're about to do?
Only slightly, and the Order has bigger concerns at the moment. Once it's clear you're not a suspect, I'm sure they'd let you off with a stern warning. but we're not going to get caught, right?
Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so that's another quest to be picking up later on. So this is leading up to that keep there, so that's not actually where we wanted to keep going. We want to go this way, but we wanted that quest just to start it off. So we're picking up a load of quests along the way here, which we can come back and look at tomorrow. That'll be cool. And we are not far. Oh, there's one of those abyssal geysers down there. I keep remembering to call them geysers, not geezers. I'm not from London. Just like, all right, geezer. In we go here, and then yes, there's another quest straight inside here. Okay, we got a notice up here. Divine prosecution notification. What does it say? By order of the Proxy Queen and the Divine Prosecution, the following mandate regarding all visitors to the Isle of Summerset is in immediate effect. Whereas a visitor possesses sufficient combat skills, and whereas a visitor possesses a sound moral compunction, all newcomers that meet these criteria are ordered to present themselves to the Divine Prosecution for deputization for the purpose of accepting contract law enforcement assignments. Report to Chief Justicar Carawen immediately, if not sooner. I'm guessing that probably is part of the line. What the line that's going to lead to the daily quests. Right, so let's head this way. We are nearly... Oh no, that's sending us back that way. We want to go and talk to the inn. So there's an inn in here. Let's pop in there. We've got to go above, talk to the person there, and see what they have for us. Up again. I just hope they just give us it. It's not without much of a quest. Flenda de Marie.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came up.
A room at the local inn?
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other.
Okay, interested. What are the details?
Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your home.
Yeah, I do. So there has to be a catch. What is it?
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
I could do that, actually. But so, within legal reason, I can do whatever I want with a place.
Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good.
Okay, I'll accept your offer.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers. But hey, that's business.
That more time in the sewers. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of hinting back at the quest lines for the free inns in the main part of Tamriel, where you end up having to go into the sewers and talk to people there to go and get those rooms back. But there we are, completely.
Room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything else to keep in mind?
No, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Oh, of course, I don't even worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room.
Actually, I have just done that yesterday. I took a couple of small in rooms and filled it full of foliage because I had so many of the furnishing items and I needed to get them out of my bank into somewhere. So I bought a couple of the small in rooms that you can get, not the free ones, but the ones at the next step up, and just crammed them full of foliage so the whole thing looks like a jungle in there. Right, okay, do you own the place?
I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too, but hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Okay, let's go and have a look at this room then. So is it this one here? Yes, so it's this room in here. Let's have a look and see what it's like. So we're going to the Golden Griffin Garret. It's only a single room, but the advantage of this inn apartment is its unrivaled location. Just steps from the gates of Alinor. That and the rare prestige of an Alinor address. And we have it for free. Excellent. Let's go and have a look at it. So we'll probably have about 30 furnishing items in maximum. It doesn't really matter. I can choose any of those because it will come out there. Ah, right. Okay. So yeah, it's not a bad size space for the free room. It's not quite as big as the one in Morrowind, but it is bigger than the one in Oregon, in Volkogard, and we have a table and candles there as well. One of those pretty windows there as well. Huge ceiling. Actually, looking at this, you might even be able to get away with building a second floor if you were clever. I might have to do a little bit of work on this. Right, so what I'm going to probably do now, I have that there, and I have reached level 9 now, I think. Yes, and I'm not far off level 10. So I've reached a few of my goals. I wanted to get to level 8 so I could upgrade my armor. I wanted to get to the ability to have the bear, which I have. You can see my wonderful little bear there. And yes, I am quite short compared to it. It's quite cool. I like that character. I'm really actually quite happy with the way that character's turned out, so I'm quite glad with that armor and stuff like that. So we will continue these adventures. I will be back on tomorrow afternoon. In the morning I am off to go and have a look at some material for mine and Kitten's wedding later in the year. So we'll have a look at some material there. We're having a Skyrim stroke Elder Scrolls Online themed wedding. Actually for real. But other than that, yes, I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon. I'll be doing more streaming of this. In the meantime, what I'm thinking of doing is I'll pop you guys over to host over to Inklings, who, if you were around yesterday for the streams, myself, Inklings, Bearded Chegg, and TLM were doing a run yesterday. I'll pop you over to there. I haven't got a name for the bear yet, Kitten. I will find one soon. Maybe we'll ask on the stream tomorrow afternoon what people think we should call it. I mean, that's what TLM did and ended up with the name Fluffy. We can't have it called Fluffy. It'll have to be something else. But we'll need to find a name for my bear. Yes, I haven't named it as yet, so we'll need to find one of those. But in the meantime, everyone have a good evening. Thank you very much for showing up and supporting the stream. You all take care. See you soon. If I remember to stop the